Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile, Blight League. In this episode, today, I took my old jug that I leveled up with Thunder and transformed into a Cyclone Nebulock jug with Endurance charge stacking. That was fun. Transformed it into a Juggernaut Summoner. So I hope you guys do enjoy the showcase today. At the end of the video, I'll talk about all the interactions and why we chose Juggernaut and what we did with it and how you could take it further if you want to and how we can use it in next league because Ascendancies are not being changed apparently. Ascendancies have no major changes, so Raider is going to stay the same too. Deck stacking. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the showcase, and Juggernaut Summoner looks pretty promising though, or Juggernaut anything to be honest. This build is Vaults of Zeri viable. Over my Juggernaut Summoner. Hope it's Cursed Trove. Here we go. Goddamn exploding corpses took me out like a meme. 7,500 damage instantly. Wait, can I stand still at 200? Oh, okay. That's a good sign. Tank. Oh, it doesn't even look like they hit me. Oh, they hit me. Ow. Okay, so we're good even at 313. Going to Delve Depth 415 with the Juggernaut Summoner to try it out. Not sure. We'll see. It's handling the other ones. But yeah, we can just run and flame dash past most shit while our stuff is killing. You can see the XP. We are going up. Just trying out the character. I haven't died. Maybe this time. So I've potted. Things are hitting me. I took some damage. I regened it. We could normal molten shell to have like an 8,000 shield to see some numbers. It barely goes down. 300 damage. So most things barely do any damage to me at this depth, but then the big thing can hit me for 1,700. And that's at 400. Because we also have 90% damage reduction because of endurance charges, the physical damage reduction pod, the granite flask, 10,000 armor. Oh, I should probably not stand on that. Okay. This is good. This is a good showcase. Delve depth 415. Okay. Got stuck right at the beginning. That's okay. So we'll just get to the encounter. Check it out. Oh, wrong way. So the regen should feel really good at this depth because obviously super high regen, the darkness won't like do anything. But overall, I'll sit still and I'll let the monsters hit me and we'll see what happens. We'll still use our flask, but we'll try to tank. So 415. This seems pretty good. This definitely seems solid. I guess I should see what depth it can't do then. Can it tank explosion? Yep. Okay, let's go look at... I pushed it just because I want to see, so delve depth 658. How good is armor? Let's go find out. Let's get to the encounter. Go, go, go. Got my endurance charges stacking up. They're stacking up. Yeah. We're at 8. Easy. Maxed out because of my OP potion. Let's start the encounter. Let's use my molten shell. 25,000 shield. We've only taken 1,000. 2,000. 5,000. Oh. So, yeah. I guess. Damn. Dude, the build. Delve depth 658. We'll just get to the encounter fast with this build. This one is pretty quick because we don't have to Cyclone. We just flame dash and run We could probably get phase run. I could see using that in this. And now I just sit in AFK. Yeah, and if we used the other pot, so if we switch the boots, we're able to have 2 extra pots, and we used Soul Ripper. Delving would be a breeze because we have such high damage reduction. Delve depth 408. We can mostly just flame dash 2 encounters pretty fast. This Jug, because I don't have to Cyclone, just get to flame dash, go as fast as I possibly can. Also, because it's just base regen, yeah. We're up to 1353 regen. So I'm actually just a beefy boy that just walks around and doesn't care about anything. Where having to Cyclone is a problem because you can't click on things when you're Cycloning. See how I can just, who cares, dude, I'll just regen. Wow, an empty Vaal outpost. So yeah, there's 2 forms to the build. You have this form with the Brass Dome, 5780 HP, and you have the insane 59,000 armor, 90% physical damage reduction to where you don't need these granite or basalt flasks, and you could remove these flasks entirely. You could put on the other boots and remove these flasks entirely. You could also put in this chest plate, and you could have the 10,000 armor with the 54% physical damage reduction, where you take it up to 90% with the 2 pots, and you could go for 7,490 HP, which gets you, when you have the without the endurance charges, 719, with the endurance charges, 1,318, and that's because of Comb's Way. Giving you 0.4% of life per second per endurance charge, and I believe there's also the node right here that gives you 0.2% of life per second per endurance charge. It's very neat. This is the skill tree. This is what I did here. So we have 0.8 life here. We have pretty much all the life nodes I can possibly grab. I'll show you here all the life nodes. We have all the jewel sockets I grab in the area. You know, we put in Chaos Res life in every single one, Chaos Res Life, and Chaos Res Life, and Chaos Res Life, Fire and Lightning. It was pretty cheap overall, and very effective for the build, so here's our extra Chaos. We're up to 55. We also have 1 Watcher's Eye. It's a cheap one. It's only Chaos Res, well affected by Purity of Elements, so nothing extra. So we are up to 55 Chaos Res, which is, we're good enough. I took these 2 extra minion nodes because we're a Jug to keep my minions alive in tough situations, so Life Leech and Minion Regen. I've taken the minions up to Delve Depth 800, and that's when they start to struggle, so they're smooth sailing at 400 or 500. 800 was tough, yeah. This is the build outlet though. This is what I was looking at. It looks really good. As soon as you get your endurance charges too, you gain the reses, so you don't have to worry there. Just to show you, this pot gives you damage hits, which will trigger your endurance charge stacking. It's pretty beautiful. Definitely seems like a bug, but this is a damage problem. Oh, it's over. Well, the 2 were Pit of the Chimera and Maze of the Minotaur. Those 2 bosses were really easy on this, but I have no idea how it's going to feel against this boss. Let's put down some skellies. Mostly it's all been zombies for now. Me getting hit there was actually good that I lived. I don't want to stand on that. Okay. Hey, we did it. Okay. I just, like... I actually survived. This guy normally kills me on the necro on the necro if I stop spinning or something, or on the other characters, other weaker characters. Never necro, never mind. Necro doesn't die anyway. This would be the Phys. That's annoying. Ranger can't survive that. What about that? Getting constantly hit. Nice. I'm just tanking them. He's like teleporting. He's literally at the edge of the map, dude. Come on, bro. So, like, I don't like getting hit on this character because I don't have a cast with damage taken spirit offering setup thing, like my necro. But, yeah. So we're back to the whole don't get hit stuff. But we have ridiculous regen if we do get hit. We have crazy armor if we do get hit. These bosses don't seem to do anything. It's nice. I've prepared an Uber Elder. Here's the frags, here's the Uber Elder, here's the prep, here's the start. Click the button and activate the Uber Elder. Here we go. So we have our super weird build, but here it is. When I stand stationary. Nice. Uber Elder, let's go, bro. Okay, might lag a little. I've tried to close everything I have open to have the smoothest one I've ever had, okay? So if it lags a little, I'm sorry, but I'm trying. Damn it, it's laggy. It's a little. It's okay. I'm doing my best. Okay, so we don't want to tank things like we do on the necro, to be honest. But if we do get hit, hopefully we're okay. That's the idea. I have skeletons for extra damage. We were doing delve depth 800, so I think it's possible that this is doable, you know? That was decent damage to me. But yeah, I think this might be doable. So especially, oh, you don't want to do that. Keep it in. Keep it in, Ethan. Keep it in. Don't edit that out. Okay, bro. Why would you leave that in? It tanked 3 balls. It hit 3. Tree to the head. I kind of wanted to tank the slam, but I guess I ran out of it. Having skeletons is nice, especially for Uber Elder, because you can target select. Like put them on top. We have a 10,000 shield for 6 seconds. He does like no damage with his autos. Oh wait, okay, that thing did a lot. Ow. Stop it. Are you done now? Oh, he's gazing. Yo, maybe we can get another Watcher's Eye here. Ow. That was some desync. Dude, this is pretty tanky, dude. I like this. I have like 20 seconds of 29,000 shield now. Hey, this is pretty tanky because I've been doing some dumb stuff and I'm alive. I like the regen. It's consistent, you know? You don't have to worry about anything. You just know you have this decent regen. Oh, damn. Except when it one-shots you, I guess. That's not great. That's not great. I think it's because my cold res isn't capped. And maybe my endurance charges came down. I don't know. Oh. What's happening? Holy moly. Holy guacamole. And what are we gonna get? Watcher! Steel ring. Hubris circlet. Alright, so you've watched the whole thing. You know that we can't do blight maps on the current build. The things you'd have to change, I'll do it real quick for you. You would take off this life node. You take off all of these life nodes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You take off this life node. You take off, you could take off the chaos res. You could take off this life, and then you would take all of the, when you search minion, so you would take all of this, these two, you would want to maybe come up here and maybe up here. And then you want to be using a minion skill constantly. Maybe we could take Flesh Offering and put it in the build too, so that we could get even more damage. Maybe we switch a curse instead of using Determination because we don't really need the armor. We could be running Hatred. So that's a lot of options you can have for more damage if you're lacking damage in the Juggernaut Summoner or whatever, for Blighted map specifically. But this is how we get the most survivability to really like show off what the skill tree can do without spending too much on the actual build. The way we would upgrade the items, so right now this was basically just for 120 res, to be honest. It had 42 fire, 42 cold, 40 lightning. It was nice. This is the endurance charge life per second regen for endurance charges, very nice. Combs away, endurance charge stacking, very nice. We have regen 2% of life per second implicit on this talisman because it's a primal skull talisman. I don't have an anoint on this. It has all res and 80 life, 20 dex. I needed dex in the build. These are the boots that I just had. They're really nice, 35% with some nice reses and some life. This is, I bought for life, tons and tons of life, increased life recovery rate. And that's a real nice fit in the build. The only other additions you can really do to make these pieces better, right, is get, so pristine fossils are gonna be your bread and butter when you're crafting for this build. I recommend pristine fossils, and then you get the right base, and you would try to look for life, increased life, regen % of life per second. Done. You're gonna have so much. I could get so much more than this. This was just showing the bare minimum almost, okay? With like very minimal, like end of league, just showing off, hey, look what we can do. Yeah. So I wanted to go over with you guys. The Watcher's Eye is just for some chaos res, so again, don't worry about it. The rest of the jewels are all increase maximum life and chaos res. That's it. There's nothing else. I kept it as simple as possible just to show off truly how you can make builds in this game. You go, I want to do this, and then just do it, and look how good it is or not. And then you start to notice, ooh, this whole like life regen thing, you got to do it right or it's not that great. And then you're gonna have you have to know about the flaws, which is life recovery rate on maps. If that gets messed up, then it will affect your sustain. So you have to look out for that on top of physical reflect, unless you run Triad Grip, because we don't run Shaper's Touch anymore. Whee! And because we don't run 1,000 strength, we don't even need the Baron anymore. It's amazing. The build, this Juggernaut Summoner version would look so different, and I think it has just as much potential, if not more. Very cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon supporters who financially support the channel and me. I'd like to thank you guys and my YouTube members. So my Patreon and YouTube members are White Wolf, Tridnex, Hannes, Steven, Last Fables. YouTube members Garbar, Tridnex, White Wolf, Farkbone, Kirby, John, Lelouch, Lamprou, Dawid, and Dubu. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.